Hey there, I'm Rob Noble. I'm running for state representative in District 8. It's been redistricted. Now we include Madison Heights, Highland Park, Hazel Park, Precinct 7, Ferndale, Detroit, west of I-75 down to Midtown. Pretty diverse district, and that's something I want to talk about today. Okay, we have people from every race, religion, creed, color, sexual preference, you know, and it's all good. We're America's district because that's what America is, man. We're built on the diversity of it. Okay, we welcome people to our country legally. But I want to talk today about certain things about discrimination. Um, I know that's a hot topic with my opponent, and hey, I get it. I don't discriminate against anybody. I don't care what color, race, creed, religion, or preference you have. I don't really give a darn. I base people on their character. Okay, are you a good person? Are you a happy person? Are you reliable and self-reliant? I'm with you. Because that's what it's about. You know, it doesn't matter what color you are. One of my very best friends, his name is Dwayne, lives in Ohio. I've known Dwayne now. We went to military high school in Bamberg, South Carolina. I've known him 48 years now. 48 years, long time. And when we started in that school, Dwayne and I were probably one of four Northerners, and we were the only two Midwesterners in the student body. It was, let's just say we weren't really accepted very well initially, being from the North in a very deep Southern school. But that quickly passed. But the funny thing is, being from the North, I was from Chicago. Dwayne was from little South Cleveland. Uh, you know, we never faced things like that really up here. And so when we were there, and we'd go to town. Dwayne and I were friends, and we'd go out, want to have a bite to eat at the diner, or maybe go see a movie, and we couldn't do that together. And the reason is I'm white and Dwayne's black. We were kind of like taken aback by that. As a in the school, it was a religious type of school where we had to go to church. I was a Catholic, and I was one of 8 Catholics, along with the commandant of the place, and we would do our service on Saturday evenings in a classroom because there wasn't a Catholic church anywhere near the school's location. On Sunday mornings, all the students would get into formation in their dress uniforms and march off to Baptist, Methodist, Protestant, Lutheran churches. And Dwayne, and he was the first black student accepted. And shortly after, we had two more blacks come into the school, and the three of them would march off to Black Baptist. They couldn't go to the regular Baptist church. Small town, South Carolina. So, on Sundays, it's kind of boring being 8 people on the entire base. So you're eating lunch with 8 guys, and that's it. So basically, on Sundays, I would jump in my uniform and I'd get in line and I'd go to different churches because, after church, family members took the cadets home and we got fed very well. Not to mention, we got to hang out with the local girls. Um, so, one day I got in line with Dwayne, and I got some pretty nasty looks from some of the other cadets. And we marched off to Black Baptist Church across the railroad tracks, which is real. And I walked into the church, and before the mass started, and man, I felt like a fly in a bowl of grits. People were looking at me. It kind of went silent. Um, but that soon passed when the preacher started preaching and the music started playing, and we were singing and clapping, and it was an amazing, amazing, amazing service. And I remember this one woman. She was just fun as hell. She just grabbed us and, "You three boys are coming home with me. We having a barbecue in the yard." And I'll tell you what, I wish I can find this woman or her ancestors, because if they know how to cook like her, ah man, it was the most amazing food I've ever had in my life. And I still remember that big smile on her face, and she gave me a big hug when the day was over and we had to go back to base. It says, "You come on back anytime now. We love you, honey." You know what? I still get tingles and chills. I mean, it's a little goosebumps from it already, and it's been 48 years. crazy, you know. But I went back the next week because food was just too good. It was too much fun. And the following Monday, I got called into my commandant's office, and he was very offended that I went to a Black Baptist church, being a Catholic boy. And my church privileges were taken away, and I was given a new job to make sure everybody went to church and to be there when they came back to check them all in. Yeah, it was a little discriminatory, huh? And so I understand it. Trust me, I believe it. And Dwayne, he's still one of my very best friends. We had dinner with him and his beautiful wife Maja just a month or so ago, and their brand new little baby Zane. And man, what an amazing little kid! And this kid is a miracle child. He was born about 3 months early, and he is the happiest little guy. I tell you what, I wish I could show you a picture right now, but it's on my computer, and I'm talking on my computer. But my lord, and Dwayne's one of my very best friends, and he's going to be here in just a few weeks, and we're going to the Ohio State Michigan State game together. Being on the different ends of the spectrum, and after 48 years, I love this man with all my heart, and I'd do anything for him, and I know he'd do anything for me. And it doesn't matter the color of your skin. It doesn't. It's the character of the person. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a fact. So please, throw me your vote. Mail in your ballot, mark Rob Noble. Don't do a straight party ticket if you're a Democrat. This is not the election for that. Okay? Separate it. It's real easy. Vote whatever you want on Democrat, but in this district, District 8, vote Noble, not McFall. He's bad for the district. He's a personal agenda politician. I'm not a politician. My first ballot, my first election. So he wants to make a career out of your dime and and toil and sweat of your hard labor. Where I just want to serve my community, do my time, and when I'm term limited out, so am I. I want to do what's right for the state. I want to do what's right for the people. So vote for Noble, please. Don't do straight party. Mark Noble. Vote whoever you else want to on the Democratic side. I understand it, but please read and learn about it and make the right choices. And the right choice is Rob Noble, November 8th, or on your mail-in ballot. And I thank you for your time today.